So I'm scrolling through Twitter today and, I'm just looking through what's trending and I see that Belle Delphine is trending. And I'm like, oh no, what is the internet attacking this girl for now? And I was not prepared for what I saw when I delved a little further into why Belle was trending. This is going to be my trigger warning for this video because Belle posted pictures of her role-playing kidnapping and I'm not going to say the word because, I don't want YouTube to pick up on that, but in the context, you know what R is. And I'm not trying to kink shame anybody here. I understand that this is a whole subgenre of adult films, but you could have kept it to the adult film websites instead of posting it straight up with no trigger warning or nothing to your following of 1.5 million people. I just don't get it. Like, you literally could have linked it to your OnlyFans or something in your Twitter, and people who wanted to seek out this kind of content could have gone and find it. And if you are seeking out this content, fine, that's fine, whatever you want to do. But I just don't see the reason why it was posted to your huge platform. She's also dressed in this like Lolita-esque outfit, and I'm just like, you're depicting yourself as a juvenile in this scenario. Can you not put the pieces together in your mind to know why that would be a problem to send that out to so many people? Me and Belle are the same age, and I don't understand how you can be on this planet for 2 decades and not understand why that could be wrong. It's like, yes, of course she's allowed to do this. She can do whatever she wants. It's Twitter, but is it right? Is it morally right? Because there are so many people who this is like their nightmare, is this scenario that she is depicting. Imagine you're just scrolling through the feed, looking at freaking Twitter jokes and dumb drama, and you find this and it sends you into a full-blown panic attack because this is something that has happened to you in your life. She also captioned the post, "My perfect first date," with a little heart next to it. That is so irritating to me because this literally happens to people on first dates. That's like a whole trope. Again, I just don't understand why it was put out to 1.5 million people without a trigger warning, without some sort of block. Yes, the content is age restricted, so it's only going out to adults, even though you could make the argument that yes, kids are still able to get on Twitter and pretend that they're older than they are to see this kind of content. I just don't get why it wasn't posted to somewhere else. She has so many other different platforms that she's on. She could have posted it to her OnlyFans. She probably didn't want to, obviously, because she wanted to get more attention for it. And yes, I am just giving her the attention that she wants by talking about it. But I just think this is really wrong. I just don't understand. It's just brainworms. I don't get why you're posting this on your main for the world to see. And if you look at the picture, the dude who she's with in the forest, who has like quote unquote kidnapped her in their role play, is down in the mud. Like, look at this man's knee. I'm just gonna show you the knee. Don't come from YouTube. It's just a knee, innocent little knee, but it's covered and like caked in mud, and I am just so disgusted by that. Like, you can't at least put down a blanket? Like, I don't know, like, do whatever you want in the woods, I guess, but why not just put down a blanket for my man here? I guess some people don't care about mud, but I'm just like, that's gross, bruh. You gotta pull your pants up after that, and then you're gonna have mud on the inside of your pants for the rest of the day or however long you're wearing the pants. Like, it's just nasty. This whole situation is just nasty, and she needs to just delete this and post it on her OnlyFans like every other SW who has an OnlyFans. I don't understand why girls who get super famous and make a lot of money also off of SW ruin it for the rest of the SWs. I just don't really understand how you're out here constantly making the SW community, who are just out here trying to pay their bills and get their bag, you just make the whole community look bad. Yeah, because there's even people on Twitter saying like, oh, it's because of SW, like this should be allowed, blah, 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 blah. But it's not it. It's just because Belle obviously doesn't have enough brain cells to understand that you shouldn't post pictures of you being kidnapped and AR'd on your main. I don't know, guys. I'm just pretty baffled by this. I really don't understand why you would do this. And she just got one of her platforms taken down. And like, I was rooting for this girl.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
I was like, no, she's just out here trying to get her bag, making her money. The internet hates on her way too much. But now I see that it's justified because she obviously does not have enough understanding of the world to be able to have this platform if she's posting shit like this to 1.5 million people with no trigger warning. No, hey, you might be upset by what you're about to see if you are not the type of person who enjoys this kink. Which again, if you do, whatever, do your thing. I'm not trying to shame anybody except for Belle, because, you know, you can seek out this content, but it's on actual adult websites where it's supposed to be, where you have to seek it out and not where it's just put in front of your face on your main feed. That's all for today. Like and subscribe because I put myself through mental torture to vent this out on the internet. Yeah, that's all.